Hi everyone, welcome back to the MZ Mechanic channel. Today we're diving into the wild world of clueless and dangerous drivers. Buckle up as we unravel the chaos on the road. Let's get started. Wow, the crane boom completely snapped off under the weight of that red truck. Gravity sure doesn't mess around when heavy machinery is involved. Just take a look at the way the man stumbles out of the out-of-control white car. There's no doubt he's had one too many drinks. It's like watching a real-life example of why drinking and driving don't mix. The black car reacted quickly and decisively to dodge those steel coils rolling onto the road. It's like a high-speed game of dodgeball, but with heavy metal and a lot more at stake. The height limit pole moves up and down, as seen when the second truck passed. Fortunately, the skilled driver avoided it just in time. The third truck wasn't so lucky and had to stop abruptly. Changing the height limit pole randomly doesn't make sense, right? Luckily, it's daytime. At night, visibility would be terrible. The heavy truck lost control, but fortunately, the concrete barrier helped it come to a safe stop. Wow, I wonder if finding that giant steel ball was a real challenge. When a steel coil falls and starts sliding like that, it's definitely best to keep your distance. The speed of this crane truck was a bit too ambitious, and when it came to a sudden stop, the crane lost its balance and toppled over. While driving, the truck suddenly swerved, lost control of the brakes, and tipped over after some wobbles. The driver, however, showed great spirit by helping to gather the scattered cargo and move it to the side of the road. It's truly commendable to see such kind-hearted drivers in action. On June 27th, Huang drove from Changsha onto the highway, heading the wrong way for over 10 kilometers until he reached Shangtan. Luckily, highway patrol spotted him in time and stopped him. In the end, the traffic police issued a fine according to the law. Oh, that red truck nearly tipped over when its rear tires went off the road. It's amazing how it managed to right itself and stay on track. Talk about a close call with a miraculous recovery. The tilt of the ground caused the truck to lose its balance and tip over while dumping the dirt. It's a prime example of how uneven terrain can turn a routine job into a precarious situation. A piece of metal flew out of the truck's cabin and landed on the opposite side of the road, posing a serious risk to tires as 5 vehicles drove over it. Fortunately, the police quickly came to the rescue and removed the metal from the roadway. This car was going the wrong way and entered this lane. Spotting the traffic police from afar, the driver quickly turned around and headed in the opposite direction. It's like a quick change artist act, but with a lot more at stake. The excavator was on the brink of tipping over into the mud pit, so the operator had to quickly open the cabin and jump out to escape. Talk about a dramatic exit from a sticky situation. This is one smart truck. It's equipped with an advanced automatic system that can lower the height of its cargo bed. So when it encounters a 2.35-meter height limit sign, it simply adjusts itself to slide right under, no problem. It's like watching a truck perform its own little magic trick to stay on the move.
走了，这样的话挂不了。
这玩意行啊，这玩意儿。走了，装车上了，你这玩意行啊，这玩意儿。
The sedan trailing behind that SUV should have kept its distance, especially with the road flooded like this. It's a classic case of follow at your own risk when it comes to driving in tricky conditions. This is a common issue with dump trucks when they tackle uneven, rough terrain. I had to hold my breath, hoping that the truck wouldn't topple into the abyss. It was a tense moment, with the truck teetering on the edge of disaster. While fiddling with his phone, this excavator operator nearly missed the fact that his bucket was about to drop into a moving truck. It's a perfect example of why texting and driving well, operating heavy machinery should never mix. The hydraulic shaft on the excavator arm had its bolts loosen up, and another excavator with its own grabber arm swooped in to extract the loose shaft. It's like a heavy equipment surgery, precision and teamwork to get the job done. The soft, muddy road made it impossible for the crane to get a solid grip and lift the vehicle out of the water. It's a classic case of the crane sinking under the weight of its own limitations. During the assembly and lifting of this concrete bridge beam, the two cranes couldn't handle the weight and ended up being crushed under its massive load. It was a case of too much heavy lifting and not enough support. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you don't forget to like, And if you subscribe to my channel, we will definitely appreciate it. See you next time.